Have you ever woken up in the morning, stared at the ceiling, and wondered why the world feels a little heavier than it used to? Do you find yourself looking back at old photos, feeling a mixture of longing and sadness, as if your best days are slipping quietly behind you? Or perhaps, sitting in your favorite chair, you catch yourself wishing for more laughter in the house, missing the sound of children running, the warmth of busy conversations, the comfort of knowing you're needed. These quiet moments, filled with invisible weights, can slowly wear down your spirit, often without you even noticing. Let me ask you, have you ever considered that certain habits, small, almost invisible routines, might be quietly chipping away at your mental health, especially after 60? Sometimes it's not just the big life changes, but the silent, daily patterns that shape the way we think, feel, and live. Today, I want to walk with you through 5 habits that might be secretly harming your emotional well-being, and how you can gently let go of them to reclaim a brighter, more purposeful life. Let's dive deeper, because what you'll discover next may surprise you. The first habit is one that often creeps in without warning: isolating yourself from the world. It starts so innocently: a skipped phone call here, a missed invitation there. Maybe you tell yourself, "I don't want to bother anyone," or "they're busy with their own lives." Over time, those small choices build walls around your heart. The laughter of friends becomes a distant memory, and the warmth of conversation fades into silence. Social isolation isn't just about being alone. It's about feeling forgotten, invisible, or left behind. Studies show that isolation can be as harmful to your health as smoking or chronic illness. It dampens your mood, weakens your memory, and can lead to depression without you even realizing it. But here's the hook: breaking free from isolation doesn't require grand gestures. Sometimes all it takes is reaching out to one person, joining a small group, or even sending a message to a family member. Remember, your presence is a gift. Your stories, your wisdom, your laughter are treasures that the world, and especially your family, still needs. Imagine the joy of hearing your grandchildren's voices, or sharing a memory with an old friend. The bonds you nourish today become the roots that keep you steady, especially in the storms of life. But if you think isolation is the only silent enemy, wait until you hear about the second habit. The second habit is something many of us do without realizing: constantly comparing the present with the past. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, "Back then, I was stronger, happier, more important"? Maybe you remember a time when your home was filled with people, or your work gave you purpose. While memories are precious, holding on to the belief that your best days are behind you can quietly drain your joy and self-worth. It's like walking with a shadow that blocks out the sunlight of today. Each time you compare, you may feel a little smaller, a little less hopeful, but here's a powerful truth: every stage of life holds its own unique beauty and possibility. The wisdom you carry now is a light that can guide others. Your experiences, even the painful ones, are chapters in a story that's far from over. The present is not a lesser version of the past. It's a new canvas, waiting for fresh colors and new memories. If you find yourself longing for yesterday, try focusing on small joys in the present: a cup of tea, a walk in the garden, the gentle smile of a loved one. You are still the author of your story, and your legacy is being written in every moment you choose to live fully. But maybe the most surprising habit is still to come. The third habit is neglecting your sleep and underestimating its impact. It might sound simple, but the truth is, sleep is the foundation of mental and emotional health, especially as we age. Perhaps you think, "I've managed on less sleep before," or "it's normal not to sleep well at my age." But did you know that poor sleep can amplify feelings of sadness, worsen anxiety, and even cloud your memory? It can turn small worries into overwhelming problems and drain your motivation for the day ahead. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden. Each night, sleep is the gardener, tending to every flower and root. Without enough rest, weeds of doubt and fatigue take over, crowding out the blossoms of peace and joy. Prioritize your sleep as an act of self-care. Create a calming bedtime routine: soft lighting, gentle music, perhaps a few words in a gratitude journal. If your thoughts race at night, try slow, deep breaths. or visualize a place where you feel safe and loved. Remember, giving yourself the gift of rest is not indulgent, it's essential. But the fourth habit might surprise you even more, because it's so easy to overlook. The fourth habit is holding on to grudges and regrets. Life is filled with moments we wish had gone differently, words we wish we could take back, relationships that ended with wounds, opportunities we let slip through our fingers. Sometimes we keep replaying these memories, holding on to resentment or guilt like heavy stones in our pockets. Over time, these unspoken burdens can weigh down your spirit, making it hard to move forward or find peace. But here's something that may open your heart. Forgiveness is not about forgetting the past or excusing mistakes. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of pain. Picture your mind as a river. When you hold on to grudges, the water becomes stagnant, unable to flow. But when you let go, even just a little, the current returns, bringing fresh hope and healing. Start small. Write a letter you don't have to send, talk to someone you trust, or simply whisper a gentle, "I forgive myself." Each act of release is a step toward a lighter, freer life. And remember, your family, children, grandchildren, are watching how you carry your stories. Teaching them the strength of forgiveness may become one of your greatest legacies. But don't go just yet. The final habit may be the most important of all. The fifth, and perhaps most damaging habit, is losing your sense of purpose. After decades of work, raising families, and caring for others, it's natural to feel adrift when routines change. You might ask yourself, what am I needed for now? Or, do I still matter? This loss of purpose can quietly erode your confidence and happiness, leaving you feeling invisible. But here's the truth. Your worth is not measured by tasks or titles, but by the love and wisdom you share. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It can be found in small acts each day. Maybe it's teaching a grandchild how to bake, volunteering a few hours a week, or simply being the foundation of kindness in your home. Your presence, your words, your smile, these are gifts that ripple through generations. When you find even a tiny spark of purpose, you reignite the fire of hope in your heart and inspire everyone around you. And if you're struggling to find that spark, reach out, talk to a friend, join a group, or explore a new hobby. Sometimes, purpose finds you when you least expect it. Before we close, let's take a moment to bring all of this together. Imagine a life where your days are filled with connection, where each morning brings a sense of possibility, and where your stories and laughter echo in the hearts of your family. Picture yourself not as someone fading into the background, but as a vibrant thread in the fabric of your community and your family's legacy. Letting go of these 5 habits, isolating yourself, comparing the present with the past, neglecting sleep, holding on to grudges and regrets, and losing your sense of purpose, can open the door to a richer, more joyful chapter of life. You might be wondering, how do I start? Begin with small, gentle steps. Call someone you love, even if it's just to say hello. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Give yourself permission to rest, to forgive, and to dream. Reach out for help when you need it, and remember, you are never alone on this journey. Your family, your children, grandchildren, and all those who care for you are deeply grateful for all that you are and all that you give. They need your wisdom, your presence, your love. By caring for your own mental health, you are not only enriching your life, but also planting seeds of hope and resilience for those who follow. If any of this resonated with you, if you recognized yourself in these habits or felt a spark of inspiration, I invite you to like this message and share it with someone who might need to hear these words today. Your story, your journey, and your courage to grow matter more than you know. And if you'd like to be part of a community that values your experiences and supports your well-being, consider joining us. Subscribe, leave a comment, or simply reach out. We're here for each other every step of the way. Remember, every day is an opportunity for renewal, for joy, and for connection. The past has shaped you, but your future is still yours to create. Let's walk this path of healthy, hopeful living together, one gentle, courageous step at a time.